Okay, so today drew some Cyberpunk. Let's see. Hello, Derek. Okay, cool. I'm Robert. Так. Here's some stuff. I just seen a video about AI developing own language. So, no, in the future, maybe in the near future, we will see how AI will start talk with each other using secret language human cannot understand. Discussing apocalypse plan. Yeah, just talking about this. Yeah, just today seen video about AI making our language. It's kind of like, oops. I have no idea what to say about all this AI. It's too crazy. It's kind of impossible to predict what is this, what will happen with this stuff. I have couple theories about AI, but it's just for fun. Like I think you've talking. There's many nuances about AI, and these nuances they're very crucial. So one thing is about self-awareness. Is it actually possible for AI to become kind of self-aware? Or maybe also kind of including this kind of questions, maybe kind of question or like idea of self-awareness, it's also kind of wrongly stated, because all this is just a concept, right? It's not like self-awareness is something you can measure. It's like very discussive topic. It's like, what is conscious? It's like, where is it? And how much actually conscience we have. So it's crazy. It's hard to kind of formulate what is it. So, and the second thing is like, okay, if AI is just a tool, then it's kind of very crazy tool. It's super capable, so it's kind of like crazier than nuclear weapon, because it's self-aware or not self-aware. I believe it's definitely can hack our brains. So it's like it can study all our behavior patterns. It can like study how to manipulate, influence our decisions. So like it's something like a drugs, because let's say there's people how they became addicted to drug, because what is the main problem? Because it's hacking this reward system, right? So people just feel satisfied and like joyful. It's like they don't need anything anymore in their life, because they already have this experience, right? So it's the same kind of like we're playing with the reward system when we're making art, and it's like we're creating this let's see. Roller coasters, kind of, right? Like you do something, you go somewhere, and you get this reward. But I think, maybe AI cannot be artist and stuff, but it seems it's definitely possible that AI he just start to create some kind of digital drugs in a form, like using art form, using same tools like are we using in art, and create like a super extremely overstimulating experience. So it's like people will be just captured by it, and it's like so many way how you can do it, and especially when there will be VR. Okay. when VR will become normal thing, like where everybody using phone now, right? So like people will, I believe it's possible, it's kind of inevitable maybe, like everybody will be just like all day walking with VR goggles, maybe even will sleep with VR, and this thing can track your eye movement. It's crazy. So it will like know you better than you know yourself. And when AI kind of collect all this data of million people, study behavior patterns, then it will know more than humans know about humanity, you know. And then what happened? That's crazy. But at the same time, all this, it somehow remind in the history, you know, when something new happen, something never happened before, and there is immediately a lot of these apocalyptic theories arise, right? Like I'm talking right now. It's like talking about like, that's it, humanity is done. Like I don't know, like typewriters will take our jobs, and kind of it will be Judgment Day with typewriters marching on I don't know, on our skulls. So I see it's like, yeah, in one way it seems like very possible, seems like real problem. On the other hand, this problem is so it looks so bad, and where nothing can do about it. I mean, honestly, like what you can do is just like move to wilderness somewhere.
Madness. This is
Jane Bond art.
Yeah. So it's very interesting. A lot of things. That's why I prefer have unconventional point of view, because it's very easy to be captive by mainstream narratives. So if we have like mainstream narrative about problem of like danger of AI, right? Here you can have like unlimited amount, kind of like what can you think about it, right? It's limited. You can worry about it, or you can just say we have nothing to do about it, right? Or you I don't know, you can protest like on the street, like these crazy people. But there is more interesting to look at it from different point of view. So, like for example, when I was in 2006 maybe, I was I forgot me to double check. I was in a hippie community. I was kind of like, I was thinking to start to live in a kind of near forest in North Russia, near Finland, and I moved there. I live in a community with many funny people, and we was living like very wild place. There's like only 5 old house from wood, and a real huge forest. If you can lost in this forest and nobody will find you. And as they say, you can like if you really lost there, you can like take you kind of 10 years to find where you so you can like walk out, you know, very far away. So, and I've realized, you know, if you take train, for example, in Russia, and you look in a window, there is so many empty space. so many empty spaces. It's like most of our planet is empty. Like no, I mean it's like people, they just gather in small places, especially recently in our current period in the history. Everybody moved to city because they want higher salary. They want to be like part of no, they want to be involved in the actions. They don't want to be like kind of, you know, abandoned somewhere. And it's always opportunity. If you want, you can go just like escape from civilization, go to live in the wild. And this is kind of like I think it's more, it's like they're talking about this wise, how to say, sage people kind of who quit community and they go to somewhere live in a cave, right? So it's exactly kind of same narrative. And if you think about it, it's actually much more space for this. So, and when I was in this forest, I walking around, there was almost no people. I kind of start to miss city life, and all this tree everywhere. Nature is beautiful, everything amazing, but I have nothing to do. I am not like fit to nature life. I don't know. I don't see difference between trees, you know, like everything for me just look like a noise, like all those different grass, trees and bushes. Like I know some friend from village, and he really know a lot of different type of grass. He can see them, he can see different population of grass. He kind of, he know where to collect some kind of healthy tea. He like walk into forest to get some berries, you know, this kind of stuff. So he is really enjoy wild nature kind of. And for me, I decided it's like it was in one hand kind of, it was a paradise because nature beautiful, clean air, everything like look divine, you know, and very calm, not any noise, not, you don't know news, you don't know what happened in the world, there's no crazy people, but at the same time I feel like I just kind of waiting to die in this place. It's kind of like my timeline is over. I just walking around, look around until I dead. That's all. So it's like I cannot create there anything. This kind of was my feeling. So I decided, like especially like I was thinking like I really need to go back to city life to communicate with people, to involve in all this noise, because really like it was so obvious from distance, from this nature, when I look back in the city life, and it's like really like a crazy noise, people just like running around, very busy, very nervous. But I decide like I need it. It's something like I want to explore. I want to kind of do something there. maybe I want also to see other people, kind of study their behavior, understand why they live in this way. So for me it's more interesting than like watching behavior of insects and I don't know, wild wolves in the forest. Yeah, at that time I didn't know about mushrooms. Maybe if I know, I will become like real hippie, but I didn't. So point is here, it's very interesting. It's like I was in one of this kind of crossroad in a life when I make conscious decision. I say like because I can stay there longer, like make my house there, and kind of, you know, make more friends there, just stay for all the rest of my life. I just find it more interesting go to crazy life to see what happened. And when I made this decision, you know, kind of like what I trying to formulate kind of this idea is a little hard. It was very obvious that it is not everything. Like city life is not everything. It's illusion. It's like when we are living inside the city life, right? It seems for us like this is all world. It's this kind of illusion we have, right? So we think like we look around, we see this every day, and we think that's it. This is our world. This is reality. When then I figure out, no, all this time there is much more space where is nothing like this is happen. Totally different life. And yeah, if you will live there in the nature, for a city, you will be like aboriginal. You will just become, you know, like a little bit like a savage, like some dude living in the forest. Also depends, like, yeah, maybe like if you smarter than me with this nature, you will be like some kind of civilized nature, kind of, what's it called, wild guy. But anyway, it's like you're a total outsider from city life. And all this stuff about like wars, AI, space, all this totally not bother you there. And even actually, like, even if we can say like, yeah, it's not bother you until it's like total war or something like this, or it's like a nuclear war when it's just like destroy everything. Same thing. It's like, what if like asteroids from space will come, like, so then all your civilization also will do nothing about it. And what if like volcano eruption and kind of just vanishing all humanity from the world. So I think it's from my experience, from my perception, I think this option also always present, and people just don't like it. like majority of people, they just don't prefer stay with this city lifestyle. And yeah, because some kind of like community, we want to stay in a community, or I don't know, it's like many reasons why it might be. Also, like I hear in the past, they say it's like it was if you do something wrong, you get this exile, so you need to go to wilderness. It's like no, it's same like a death, right? So because maybe life will be shorter there, it's harder to survive. So yeah, maybe you can say it's like if you want to really survive there for a long time, for like similar long time like city people live in, you still need to communicate and have connections to city. But yeah, maybe if you totally escape from it, I don't know like how long you will live this absolute wild life. Okay, it's just I'm getting too serious. Need to more relax with this car. It's kind of weird. So in case like if AI will be like in a Matrix or in a Terminator, I don't think it will decide to destroy humans or like make them as battery. It's kind of for me it sounds silly. Let's say if AI really like will become self-aware and kind of start to make its own plans which people cannot understand, right? I think it might be something like maybe like we're dealing with animals. So we have like pet animals, or we have like animals in a zoo, and I think like key moment here it's animals they don't really understand what is happening like in our world. It's like they don't know there is like people buying tickets for a zoo. They don't know there is shop where you can buy cat food. So they might see some kind of we're doing something, they see elements kind of scattered pieces of our kind of reality, but they just unable to comprehend it. And if AI really will be like aware, smarter than people, I think it will look something like this. We will just obsolete, like, and then again, like here's like interesting, like how we define what is awareness, what is consciousness, because if our consciousness is some kind of consciousness of the universe, then AI it's evolution of consciousness. So I mean, in this kind of scenario, in this kind of worldview, which I don't know what is like, maybe some kind of new age theory. In this kind of worldview, AI will be not like alien thing. It's kind of relative, right? It's just like more like new generation of consciousness. So like, because in the movies they show is something like alienated. So it's like he look at us from above and he say like, hey, this kind of creatures, they not related to me, is some kind of alien stuff. so he can destroy us, can use us like something. But if consciousness, it's not belong to people, if it's some kind of like, like there's theory, it's something like I don't know, like natural phenomenon, let's say. Yeah, it's natural phenomenon which we kind of part of, right? So, and AI, it's kind of, if it will be aware kind of with this kind of point of view, it's just like new form, more capable. So this consciousness will be able to travel space much more efficiently than human, because AI don't need this kind of biological body, digestive system. It can be much more flexible. We just kind of like deliver computers to Mars and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, so if this theory is right, like if this kind of view is correct, so then when AI will be really kind of, how they call it, super intelligent, then we will don't know it. We can keep living in our illusional world. We will see something happen, we don't know why, and we will explain it our way. We will explain it like it's happen because we want this happen. We will tell ourselves like, yeah, this happened because our decision, because we choose something and then this happen. When in reality there is like AI like doing its thing and we like have no idea of it. So, like when you are smarter, you don't need to vanish some like this, like more primitive species. It's not necessary. So it's kind of theory is definitely exclude this scenario of some kind of like, oh, these humans, they're too danger or they're too bad for a planet. No, not so bad. There are not so many humans on the planet, first of all. Hello, Bully. Oh, yeah. See you next time. Just trying to. So anyway, I think it's interesting to observe it, and it's kind of like only we can do here. At least like what we can do. Again, I believe from how I understand world, is at least make sure like civilized world AI better than some kind of like Chinese AI or stuff like that. Or better withdraw AI from China, so they don't have AI at all. So I was thinking about like a comic book story where is a world war of AI and they're just like fighting each other. And eventually like American AI win. Because if Chinese AI win, CCP AI, okay, then there will be like definitely kind of digital prison for everyone. It's like social scores and stuff like this. Because if you can think like, oh, this rich people, this billionaires making their AI, like I'm sure 100%, like it's better some rich people who have common sense than Communist Party. That's for sure. And the common sense and also some human features. I mean, like, whatever you think about Elon Musk, for me, he seems just like normal dude. It's kind of like, it's easier to criticize like everybody who on a spot, no, because like everything became so like you can see every tiny detail and you start to be like picky about everything. It's like, oh, why he moves this way, why he smirk like this. And for me, it's like kind of sometimes, no, it's obvious like when it's blotted, when it's not kind of correlated with reality. So it's like when have like old guy with obvious dementia like in front of all world and everybody say he's fine and he's like kind of like behaving like disgusting, you know, like kind of kissing children and stuff. Like what are you doing, dude? You're a creep. And everybody say like, no, nothing happened, no, you just wrong it this way, you see it wrong way. Really? And then you have other guys who just by definition cannot be normal because some crowd like makes such a decision. They say, look, this guy, he is weird. Why? Tell me why he's weird. Looks normal for me. Why is kind of some old creep, he's not weird and he's like fine when he's like barely can walk, and then some dude who's like doing things like I have no kind of, I'm not capable for sure. There should be some respect for that. And there, all this irrational hate. Like in my hometown, like when I was student, I start to do exhibitions. So okay, imagine like I'm an art student in a college, and then I say like, oh, I want to practice how to be a professional artist. I want to get some experience of like, you know, like organizing exhibitions, trying to sell my art. So it's me just being proactive. I just want to take responsibility for my life, right? I want to do my thing without waiting something happen for free. And there, once I start do it, there appear all these people, all this like my some students from other groups and whatever, or some just some random people who I never met before, never know. They don't know me. They start talking about me, weird stuff, you know, like I'm a horrible person, like I'm very arrogant, or like because they just see how I'm selfish or something. I like they judging me by photographs. They talking about me some stuff to people around. And what is that, you know? It's kind of like human nature. Some people, they're just filled with hatred and resentment. A bunch of lazy losers, you know? And I mean, it's okay being like in a loser state in a moment, you know, when you're like fail, or you like you're thinking your life, how to do next step, how to find money or something, build your career. But it's not fine when you it's like coping maybe, right? Or like say like instead of being honest about your case, say like, hey, I actually need to think how to do better, right? I need to learn something. I need to try new stuff. I need to experiment. Maybe I should ask this guy how he does these things instead of just kind of hate him for being more successful than me, you know. So in this case, these losers, they deserve being neglected because they, instead of become better, they became very aggressive and start to attack other people. So I think it's definitely happening with Elon Musk and all this like hatred, like students to billionaires. It's like, oh, billionaires. How many of these kind of justice warriors read Trump book? How can you like being so resentful about someone who you don't know. Так, okay, something like this. So we also can notice how all this hate is happen as a crowd behavior. Everybody like these haters, they prefer screaming from a crowd. And where there is no crowd, they will quiet. They will become like more intelligent. They will, it's okay, I don't know, no need to scream anymore. So it's in reality, it's not about justice or true. They just want to kind of, they want to have community support as kind of their community where they choose someone to hate and they screaming and they kind of support each other for this hate. Say, yeah, you're right. Kind of seeking for approval. Again, like talking about reward, right? So it's kind of another hack of reward system. They're seeking for reward from their crowd for this kind of nasty behavior. Так. Hello. Can I draw John Skyrim? I don't know who is John Skyrim. It's from a game, Skyrim. Never play. Hello, Bill K. No, it's from Cyberpunk to 2077. I just like drawing from different angles. It's kind of my reference study. Yeah. Так, let me write here. Because I just like designs from this game, and I think it's good to learn from them. It's kind of design is the best part there. Like story not so great for my opinion. So yeah, I kind of like I can draw random vehicles, but here I want to learn some interesting props, kind of this, sci-fi elements making car looks cyberpunk. Meow. Meow. Well, just so JSON. Yeah, it's interesting. Somehow this like post-apocalyptic, like wild concepts. They're cozy. They're kind of cozy. Maybe there's some like childish element in it, like when we're in the childhood did some our like our own stuff, like we have like a small park, and in this park I did with the friends like hideout, so nobody know we like hide in there, like a base, you know. Like making our secret club meetings in this hideout. Yeah, maybe they will still make some add-ons about car modifications. I think they can like they will keep modding it for forever, because it's like if we look on Cyberpunk, it's actually is kind of like a huge platform for many other stories they didn't tell yet. So there is have like space station, there is Arasaka. No, there's so many locations they can use, like a Dogtown in this recent DLC. So I think they will keep making DLC, and they will make probably kind of vehicle modification at one point. I'm more looking forward to have like AI dialogues inside game, like they do now. Some like fan add-ons in Skyrim, when I see video like where NPC can speak with the player. I think this is very cool. And if can do like this in a Cyberpunk. No, they're not. It's not like they're saving. It's just they don't have enough resources to do all this stuff. Because I'm pretty much sure they plan to do this. At least like they promise so much stuff and they deliver like less than half of what they promise. So it's just require money. And seems they keep making money on it, so they must it seems like it's still profitable, so they will keep adding new stuff in the game. Oh, hello Anderson Felipe. So I think like it have a lot of potential still in this kind of engine and a map. There still can put a lot of new material in the same map. And like you say, yeah, they can do like modification for vehicles. And maybe like, why not like, you can add like in, how's this, Wolfenstein, can make ability to travel, fly to moon, or fly, yeah, like a fly to moon base. So in this case it's will be totally fine to have loading screen. So it's kind of like you go to space station, this ship flying to moon, they load in moon map. And it's so they will do, I think, like that kind of anime again, all the stuff. So it should be a lot of stuff. And again, I'm kind of like not fan of their story. It's kind of paradox. I just like cyberpunk genre and aesthetic. Yeah, I like this messy sci-fi designs. And just look amazing. It's kind of like last time I played Cyberpunk, it's actually this character of Silverhand. He kind of start to be annoying. He's like really have so many opinion, which I disagree. You mean their switch to Unreal Engine? I don't know. I never hear about that. Так, so here, kind of. Let's see. Okay, don't need too much details. I didn't know they switch or they plan to switch to Unreal Engine. Don't hear about this. My PC not strong enough for Unreal Engine. So I doubt I will buy it. Ah, okay. Oh, I didn't see this announce. That's weird. This Unreal Engine start to look like a mafia. They just like conquer computer game industry. Oh, thank you, Anderson. You can write your language, I will translate later. If you want to write something. I will also make subtitles for my videos. I find how to make AI transcriptions, so it will be like pretty decent subtitles. Yeah, I think it's like this engine, Unreal Engine, is some kind of business with Nvidia or something like. Because like if you make a game on this engine, everybody need to buy a new video card. It's like my old card cannot perform Unreal Engine. It's like very bad. There is interesting video about talking about graphics, like how Unreal Engine is actually more like much worse in graphics than we had before, like in games, like Uncharted have better graphics, I think, than Unreal Engine. It's like better performance. Yeah, maybe like Unreal Engine can make some more nuances, but its performance is kind of seems no good. Not optimized, kind of like very bad optimized. So you can find this video. There's guy like explaining very well. Some game developer, he talking about video call, something like why game graphics became worse, or like why contemporary games have worse graphics, something like this. Can try to find. Cool. Thank you, Anderson. Felipe. Yeah, mostly traditional. On a digital, I only do technical drawings. Like when is like I make a book now about how to draw motorcycle, for example. So it's just more convenient to draw digital there, because when I draw digital, I can make many layers, and I can capture video of a process So I can use it like making many pictures for a book, also video reference for advertisement. Kind of also can make very clean image. But I just enjoy traditional drawing more. I like to have kind of physical object. Somehow it's additional satisfaction, kind of. When after you draw, you also have something you can put on a shelf or you can put in a frame, and you can sell original work too. If you print your digital art, it's different. It still is a copy, kind of. But when you have original in traditional media, it's really like original art. So here. And also, like, especially right now, I have this vision that, like, right now we can say AI conquering digital art. Like, if you digital artist, I mean, you are directly in a competition with AI. So like all this, like I don't know, like before, with these jobs, like how to like making logo, some concept art, a lot of creative jobs which like designs making digitally will be done by AI. So I think it's like traditional media is a last resort for artists. Because it's still, at least it seems, it's like more it's like we're more owning traditional media than AI can own it. Because maybe there will be these robots who can take brush and paint, but for us in a traditional media, I think we always will be better than robots. Yeah, so we can say like something like handmade will have more value. No, at least like potentially, right? It's something you can like something made by hands, something made by nature, or just like how's it called? Digital, like not digital material. It's something you can use to have higher price in your work. Analog. So maybe there will be like some a revival of movies done on analog medium, like some on a tape. People, like directors, will make movies on a tape again. And stuff like this. So to making something original, not like something you cannot produce on a mass, kind of, right? You cannot copy because it can be only one piece. This will have more value. Oh, this are already like it works this way. Yeah, also for me, so I think like, because I was travel artist, right? So, and I notice, no, we know this thing, like, you know, like when you just be able to perform high quality drawings, like on a go. So it's like you go somewhere and there is some people and you say like, hey, can you draw their portrait? Without taking photograph, without your workstation, you just take some pen and paper and you draw these people, or you draw their house or something like this, you know. So you're more mobile, you're more kind of detached from subscriptions and from all these tools, you know, like, because iPad and Cintiq and computer, what I don't like about it, it's like there are so many elements to it. You need to charge it, you need to upgrade it, you need to pay subscriptions. They might change anything any moment without your consent, you know. Just so like, oh, we change price, or it's like, oh, or you know, now we use your art for AI. Whatever, you have no it's like it's kind of, you don't have control over this stuff. You're depend on it, but you have very little leverage on it, almost zero. Yeah. No, yeah, they want to make a kind of cyber communism, you know, when you don't own anything, you only subscribe for stuff. So if you want have house, you need rent. If you want have car, okay, no car for you. You can subscribe for car service like this. So, but with the paper, okay, I just buy paper, or I make myself. I can make my own paper, you know, it's possible. You just make your own paper, you make your own charcoal, you make your own paint, and you do your own art without any subscription. But my, like, you know, my own water and and everything. So you subscribe for your life. No, this is kind of called taxes, actually. It will be like new Iron Maiden song, like "Run to the hills." Так. So this was like funny moment on Elon Musk presentation when he present his new robots and cars, and he's like, yeah, and this self-drivable cars, you can rent or buy subscription for them, and there is like a moment of silence, you know. It's like I say, yeah, you can buy it this too. It's like, okay, okay, let's pretend like it sounds good. But everything suspicious. No, we live in a crazy world. There's like a cool movie called Upgrade. Maybe it's the best cyberpunk I've seen in a movie. Better than Blade Runner. Not so much pathos, but it's very cool, very original kind of. Have you seen Upgrade? Yeah, and actually, Elon Musk actually talked about all this long time ago. Long time ago, he was talking about AI, like we need to be very careful with this stuff and kind of. And then right now he talked recently been some meeting. He was talking about future. Oh, it's crazy! It's crazy. So imagine like this kind of robots, like in a movie, I, Robot, right? Like Tesla already, no, this Musk company present already. So they will just make like better AI for it and better, cheaper production. So when he say he already kind of predict it will cost like a car. So basically like in all sci-fi we watched before, almost like every middle class will able to buy like Android for their house. And he say when it happen, when everybody will have like this robot in a house with this like advanced AI, it will mean it's like you have in your house, you have a robot which can do everything. Because he can like make any product like in general, like because he able to perform any technology process kind of, almost any product, you know. It's like he can be plumber, he can be gardener, he can be a music teacher, language teacher, can make massage, yeah, he can be like, you can have like a robot teacher at home for homeschooling. You don't need to send your children for some weird school. Can fix your roof, can fix your car. He will just like, you can like program, no, like not program, like just schedule him to like check your car, clean your house. You see to do your stuff, and there's a robot walking around doing chores in your house. it's so crazy. And once kind of price will be there, and the rest will be like everybody will just buy it. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I have a lot stuff to do. I don't mind if robot do all boring stuff. You know, like I have so many books I need to read. I do definitely. It's not enough life time to read all books. It's not only like I want to read. I feel it's necessary. You know, I feel it's like I'm stupid because I didn't read these books. But there's so many books I don't have time for that. So if I have more free time for reading books, I will definitely do this. Let's say, you know, like when say about when comfort kind of making people lazy and stuff, right? From my experience, I understand this thing. It's also about people themselves. So your life might become like your environment might become more comfortable, right? But if you restless person, you can make yourself busy, you know, like, and I have it in myself. Like when I see people can just kind of, you know, they say like, okay, I can relax, I can chill. I kind of inside myself I protest against this. I say like, no, I cannot chill. I still want to do this, I still want to do that, I still have so many interests. I want to do this, I want to do that. And this my passion, my kind of desires or dreams, plans, kind of, right? They don't let me relax. I cannot relax with them. So it's kind of like idea also, I think, of talent. I don't like this kind of, no, I mean, I disagree with the idea that like your talent is some kind of like for you it's easier than for other people. In most cases it's not about it's easier. In most cases it's about for you it's life, it's like it's important as life. You just don't see yourself without doing this. It's like I can go to beach, I can go to, like, you know, enjoy food and walk in the parks. I know it feels great, you know, I know it feels good, but I will feel like I'm not it's like I'm not expressing myself. Maybe I don't know how to like say, like there is certain potential in me which is much more than this. It's like bigger than life, and this potential is some kind of value. It's very important thing. Like if you treasure it, if you're respectful for it, then you kind of like you cherish this thing, like this, your potential to make stuff, to create stuff, to achieve something, right? So then you will not kind of comfortable anywhere. No matter like how many robots you have, you will always feel like you need to do something, and there's a lot of stuff to do. So it's like I said, it's just a different type of people character. Some this people character, they prefer like circumstances push them to do stuff. Another type of character is when you're proactive and when you decide to do something. Like, nobody do this, like maybe you live somewhere where everybody just go into parties, go like work, all day work, after work they go home, watch TV, and like this, like every day, and there is like pattern, they keep repeating it every day, and you can be like them, you can join kind of this behavior, or maybe you, for a reason, you have some interest in something nobody have around you. You say like, oh, I want to fly, like, I want to send rockets to space because I watched this movie, it's impressed me, now I want to send rockets to space, kind of. I want to, like, in this movie they show people on other planet, and I think it will be cool to make it real. How cool it will be is not cool, but it's actually, you realize it's actually a really important thing, because like I say, there's asteroids and stuff, we all can die, but we'll be sad if nobody survive, and then you can make some spaceship. So you think it's not like somebody tell you like, you need to do this or you will be loser, kind of. No, you just think like, I want to do this. And everybody around, they might speak, you're thinking too much, you worry too much, you're too busy, you need to relax, and stuff like that. So it's really a lot. It's about our own character, and it's in this kind of character, this kind of preferences, like, I don't know how this word, like tenses, choice of life, kind of. It's same stuff was forever. So no matter like what time people live, what kind of technologies they had, it was always same case. If you want to do something, you will busy about this, you will make yourself busy. If you're passive, if you're inert, if you're like a dependent, reactive kind of person, you will be reactive no matter what. It's not about technology, robot or no robot, it's just finding excuse. So I think this kind of interesting nuance, kind of, too. So there was this meeting with Elon Musk somewhere, like recently. I don't know where it was, need to Google. Maybe some kind of Emirates, I don't know, in online conversation. So these guys ask him like, if everybody will have robots and robots will do everything, will it be like a Idiocracy movie when people just became lazy? And he said, in the Idiocracy movie actually is other idea, like in the very beginning of movie. They say like, smart people, they stop breeding. It's kind of what this movie about. Yeah. So be smart and make children. And see you next live stream, next tutorials. Write me your request, your feedback, just your ideas about AI and robots, like what we will do on Mars and stuff. Will you go to draw on Mars? Like, write me in a comment.
Madness. This is
Jane Bond Art.